If you wanted any more incentive to jump into a video game subscription service, Sony just announced a significant price cut to its PlayStation Now program. For only $9.99 a month, you can get access to more than 800 games available to play at any time.
800 games and growing. Sony has also announced a few more big-name additions to the service: God of War, GTA 5, Infamous Second Son, and Uncharted 4: A Thief's End.
I've never heard of any of those. However, it's worth noting that those 4 games won't be available forever. I know, it's almost like I don't host our PlayStation show. Sony notes that they'll be on PS Now from today, October 1st, to January 2nd, 2020. Sony will be rotating a selection of, quote, marquee games that will be available for a limited period. And some of those games are available to stream from a PC, a general feature Sony enabled in 2016 for PlayStation Now. So you don't even need a PS4 to play those games. You don't need a PS4 to play God of War. Right. This is on top of the 800 plus games currently on the service.
Huge hit, amazing, fantastic, classic games like Joe Danger 2, the movie, Flustercluck, Backgammon Blitz, Kung Fu Rabbit, and Burn Zombie Burn, the Diarrhea of the Dead bundle, a real game.
Those aren't real games. Those, I would like a new Joe Danger, but those are not real games.
No, those are all real. The Diarrhea one too, they're all real. I would also like a new
Joe Danger.
Let's get that.
Who wants
They absolutely are, and they're available on PlayStation Now, but there's also legit AAA titles like all of the BioShocks, all 4 of the Batman Arkhams, Shadow of the Colossus, a bunch of Metal Gears, and a bunch of Resident Evils. So yeah, there's actually a ton of great games there, plus the Diarrhea thing, which I repeat, is a real game.
It is not a real game.
It is.
But it was a game I was playing last night after I had Chipotle.
What the f?
Of course, Sony is not the only game in town when it comes to game subscription services. Microsoft has its own successful program, Xbox Game Pass, which costs either $9.99 for Xbox One or PC games, or $14.99 for both platforms. Microsoft even tosses in new releases onto the service, like the excellent Gears of War 5 and the just-in-time for Halloween Blair Witch the Game.
The biggest difference between the two services, aside from obvious exclusive titles, is that PS Now is a streaming game service with some downloads offered, while Xbox Game Pass allows you to download all games to your hard drive. So if there's a power outage, or you're homesick, with a diarrhea bundle, and your Wi-Fi stops working, you can still play your Game Pass games.
What is a diarrhea bundle?
It's a real thing!
And speaking of streaming services, Ubisoft has Uplay Plus, EA has EA Access, and Google Stadia is right around the corner, the Founders Edition of which is apparently selling out in some territories.
Damn. Nintendo Switch has also had a few streaming experiments of its own, with games like Resident Evil 7 getting a streamable option in Japan. And with PS Now dropping to $10 a month, it seems to be getting a little friendlier to the wallet. The catch is, you don't actually own these games, not even digitally. You're basically just paying to rent them while a magical cloud somewhere streams them to you. I think that's how that works.
Magical cloud is what I call my butt when I have diarrhea.
We gotta stop.
Sorry. I'm not sure how I feel about that though, honestly. More people can access more games, but at the cost of actually keeping them, whatever that even means in 2019. Oh, and let's not forget about mobile gaming with the recently announced Google Play Pass and Apple Arcade. And speaking of Apple, check out our review of the iPhone 11 Pro, now that's a plug. And for more gaming news, be sure to stay tuned for the next IGN Now.
You're gonna need a plug with all those diarrheas.
Oh God, we can't air any of that.
Why did we say that word so much?
I know. It's kind of like once you let one diarrhea out, just all the diarrhea comes out.
It just won't stop.
Yeah.
Kind of like diarrhea.
And your ability to play games through the cloud.